Hey guys, I just wanted to give you one more update. I was going to quit for the day, but I decided to stay out and do some more work. But anyway, let me show you what we're working on here. Alright, so I cleaned it up and decided to cut down a little bit further here. And the reason being that when I lay the fiberglass, rather than just having that rectangle that I had cut, I want to have, I want to be able to layer the fiberglass, and when you do that, the fiberglass will start to get a little bit thicker. You can see how thick it is right here. So if I would have just left that rectangle cut out, then I think to get the strength I need, the fiberglass would have been too thick, which would have in turn lifted the motor mount up higher than where it was originally. So I cut down here with my Dremel. And then also, if you could see that ridge right there, I went down. It's hard to see, but it's about 1/4 of an inch. And the reason I did that is because when you have the front motor mount, I believe it goes this way, but I wanted to be able to layer the fiberglass into right here. And again, if I hadn't cut that ridge out, then the glass would be too high. So this will help me blend the fiberglass in nicely. And when it's all said and done, the glass I lay should only be as high as that top ridge. So this will also give me a nice guide when I'm laying the fiberglass to know how high I need to go. And basically, I want this new fiberglass to line up with the top of that ridge, and then I should be good. So I think the next step is to see if I can find this bracket online. These holes they're just completely stripped. I can almost push the bolt straight through. So there's no sense trying to save that bracket. I'm not going to try and tap the holes out to a bigger thread size. I don't think in the long run it's going to be the best fix. So I'm going to see if I can find this online. Maybe somebody that's parting one out, and if any of you guys are parting out skis and you have one, let me know. I'd definitely be interested in buying it from you, provided the threads are good. And then this block of wood, I'm pretty happy that it's not rotted at all. It seems to be in there pretty firm. So I'm not really going to mess with that. I'm going to leave it the way it is. I will probably lay some glass up along this edge here just to strengthen it. And again, that's another reason that I wanted to cut this out instead of just leaving that glass the way it was. So my next step will be to find this and then to glass, just kind of tab this in right here. And then once that's done, I can put some foam over top of this and eventually start glassing that piece in. So it should be a pretty easy job. But yeah, I just have to find that piece. The other thing I wanted to ask you guys, I noticed that the bilge, there's a different color in the stern here from what you see. Oh, sorry, what you see right here. You have like I guess you'd call that like a gray or a beige. And then right here you have the white and the purple. Now, what's back here is what I have seen on other SeaDoos. So I don't know if that's standard, or if this here in the middle is, or if it's normal for it to be two-tone like this. It's weird because you could see up there, sorry, it's hard to see, but the white stops up here. And you can see where the white has actually rubbed off. Just from a little bit of cleaning, all I did was wipe that with a rag and some citrus cleaner, and that white came off. So my guess is that it's actually supposed to be this color here, and that somebody maybe painted this at one time. But what I'm thinking of doing is pulling everything out, pulling out the muffler, pulling out the VTS, and just painting the entire bilge. Because once I finish glassing this, that would end up being a different color anyway. So I was thinking of going with a light gray or a white, but I just wanted you guys to give me some feedback on that, if that's normal or if that's something that someone else had done. The reason I think it's something someone else had done is because it just doesn't seem to hold up very well. It just seems to peel off really easily, whereas this stuff back here, when I clean it, it seems to be much more durable. But anyway, I think that's it. Definitely calling it quits now. But if you guys have any feedback, any suggestions, let me know. And if, provided there's interest, I will keep shooting videos and documenting this, and maybe it'll help someone else if somebody else has a similar project. All right, thanks guys.